Hello, this is Mish from Downtime Distractions, with some gameplay, a bit of a sneak peek if you will, at a game called Might. So that's not Smite, it's Might. So currently this game is in Steam Greenlight, so if you're interested, pop along there, give it a thumbs up if you want to. I'll also provide a link to their website because you can also sign up to their beta, so you might be able to get involved if you do that. So this game being in such an early stage, and obviously not being released yet, it's hard to go into a lot of detail. But what we know currently, so this is developed by Fast Forward Games. Whilst it may look like a MOBA, similar to the Dota and League of Legends, it's actually a team arena brawler. You get access to all the classes straight away. So there's no unlock system that's staggered. It's everything. You pay, I believe you're going to pay $4.99 US, and you'll get access to all the classes. Currently, I think they're set to looking at 8 classes on release, but obviously, as I said, this could all change, right? This is just a real early look at this title. So it's team versus combat. So we have multiple classes to choose from. I'll go through those in a minute, but just before that, I guess the thing that's interesting to me about this game is they've mentioned seasonal rankings. So it's similar to other MOBA style games. So you've got in the league, you're going to have Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, and Diamond, and Legendary leagues. So that's pretty cool. But also, they've mentioned dedicated servers, and also they're optimizing the netcode, which to me really shows they're really putting a lot of effort in and getting it right for competitive play. But in saying that, it does have a casual component too. So if you just want to jump in, play casually, I think you can, and also something to work for, as all these kind of games have, is they'll have avatars and titles and in-game cosmetics as well. So very run-of-the-mill from that side of things. Yeah, something to note as well, I guess you can probably see in the background is every now and again when someone dies, it has this kind of, I guess, jerky, stuck animation. I noticed that. And also when there's a victory or a defeat, the character's also the same. They're kind of stuck in this bit of a loop. I mean, you're going to get stuff like this. This game is a very early state at the moment. And obviously these things, that will be kind of the final thing you'd want to iron out. For me, you know, if I was developing a game like this, it would be the gameplay mechanics. You got to get that right. Then after that's done, then you kind of polish it off with kill animations and stuff like that. So let's have a look at those classes, and then a bit of a final thought. Okay, so what we have here are the classes. So we have Druid, Guardian, Pyromancer, Witch Doctor, Duelist, Ravager, and Hunter. So they all have different abilities. They all have 5 abilities. So you got things like you got buffs, you got slowdowns, you got stuns, you got movement, stuff like that. So I guess the ones I've been using have been a Ravager. So the interesting ability with this guy is the Ravager throws out a hook, pulling the enemy towards himself, which is very powerful, so no one can really escape you with that guy. So you got melee, you got range, so the Hunter's obviously ranged, Pyromancer's range. You got quite a bit of healing as well. I think most classes can heal a little bit, but the Druid is quite powerful in its healing, and I believe the Witch Doctor is as well. So really interesting different types of classes here, and they all synergize quite nicely as well. So that's just a bit of a look, because I think these will change as well as time goes on, and I think that we're getting some more in here as well. So yeah, I'll leave that with that little bit of a nugget of information. Alright, well that was a quick fleeting look at the classes. All pretty interesting. I like how they synergize quite well. I also like how this is going to cater to the casual player. Being there's not a massive learning curve in the game, obviously these abilities, and there will be a component here which is very skill based. But it's not, you don't need to figure out all the different things to buy. I mean, that's, it's an awesome component for other games, like a Smite and, Dota. They have that, you buy certain items a certain way, and it's fantastic. But for a casual gamer, you jump into that and it can be quite intimidating, a real daunting task to try and figure that stuff out. And obviously you've got the, you're letting the team down, and then that obviously creates a bit of a toxic environment. But this game seems more, you'll be able to jump in, if you can figure out the 5 abilities you have, which you should do, I guess, prior to actually jumping into a match. That's all you need to know. Obviously, the team that will win will be the team that really works together, and I think that's where the power is going to come from, and that's where the interesting gameplay is going to come from, and the whole component of the, I guess, the rank system. it'll be around that team play and the skill in there. So that should be pretty cool. But yeah, this game is very interesting to me. I do like the style of it. I'm just a bit wary about these kind of indie games, multiplayer only. They, quite often, unless it has a really good launch, it might just fizzle out, unfortunately. And that's just the nature of it with games like this. But at the moment, really excited about it. I hope it does well. So if you're interested in it, links below to the greenlight, so thumb it up there, or if you want to even get involved. But you probably need to be aware that at the moment, if you play it, there's not many people online. But the time when it was very successful was, I guess, the team emailed out saying, there's going to be some online testing at this time, and a lot of people jumped on at that time, and it was quite good. Had a good few matches in there. And the net ping was pretty good too, which I've mentioned before, so it's good that they're really concentrating on it, because that can really be a bit of a killer if you're trying to play competitively in a game like this. But yes, I'll leave it here. So thumbs up if you liked the video, obviously thumbs down if you didn't. Leave me some feedback below if you're interested in it, if you're picking it up. I've actually got a couple of copies to give away as well. If you guys are interested, let me know, and I can dish out some keys to some subscribers. And yeah, subscribe as well, it really helps us out. And this has been Mesh, and I've been looking at the game Might. So not Smite, Might. And I'll see you next time.